It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Playoff game one now, history. Time for game two of this series here on 2K Sports. We're in the first round. Shaquille O'Neal is here, so is Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm
rolls on. Game two, just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. It's the Miami Heat taking on Boston. To take a look at the Celtics. A successful outing in game one has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take game two on their home court.
History tells us when you can win the first two games of a series, it's not 100% certain, but you give yourself a pretty decisive edge in the series.
Yeah, they'll take control with the win here, no doubt about that. So if you're the road team, it's even more critical to get this first one to survive in the series. Lose two in a row, and they'll go home with their backs clearly against the wall.
So here's Miami's starting group. The big men are Bosh and Whiteside. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade, and it's Winslow in at the three. And Gobert kicks to Horford. No luck, and Miami the other way now. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing, just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
Left side, Bradley, stolen by Wade. Now here's Winslow, guarded by Bradley. Outside, Dragic. Misses the three. Here's the Celtics with the ball. 4-point game. Picked by Horford. Thomas kicks to Horford. Here's Gobert, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Now, here's Thomas. Justice Winslow missing his last shot. Horford in the post. Whiteside's there. Horford's shot is good. The Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. All right, now we're going to go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Doris?
I asked him how his team's mindset was after that opening loss. He told me, we're not down. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first two on the road. So we're still in a position to accomplish what we set out for. Guys?
All right, Doris, thanks. Now Thomas, after Dwayne Wade's three-pointer that didn't go. Bradley passes to Horford. Outside for Thomas. Gobert, the screen. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Whiteside. Now Dragic. The dish to Whiteside. The drive by Wade. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. The Heat shooting their first free throws of the evening. That free throw good from Wade. Good on both. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now, here's Thomas. Horford with the screen on Dragic. Thomas dishes to Horford. Bosh grabs the miss.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Right side a screen. Bosh against Horford. Shot clock at 6. Whiteside kicks to Dragic. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And a chance now to look at the top-scoring big men during the regular season. Second is Chris Bosh.
You know, there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
Which is what makes that such an interesting collection of players for me. So much contrast in their methods, but success all around. It goes to show how many different ways there are to get it done in the post.
Miami's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. It's Dragic with the drive. Miami no good on that time either.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Thomas kicks to Bradley. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Bradley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Bosh. Heat moving the ball around. Bosh hits the pick for Wade. Kicks to Whiteside. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
The pass to Butler. Gobert the screen. He dishes it to Horford. And stolen by Whiteside. Wade kicks to Dragic. Back to Wade. Pass to Whiteside. And it's Winslow that time on the assist by Whiteside. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Heat?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Here's Horford. Justice Winslow picking up that last bucket. Just 5 to shoot. Horford no luck.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
A nice shot by Winslow.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. Celtics trail by 5. Thomas with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Horford. From the top of the key, he buries it. Miami with the ball. And here's Dragic. Pass to Wade. He kicks the box. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Whiteside against Gobert. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Horford. Stolen by Bosh. Now Dragic. The feed now to Winslow. From deep. No good. And it's Boston the other way. Now here's Thomas. Butler on the way. Wade is covering. And it's Butler missing.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
The wide open look here for Bosh. Drills the three-pointer. And now it's an 8-point Heat lead.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Now here's Horford. No luck. Some solid defense from Bosh.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Passes it to Wade. Takes a three. Gobert pulls it in. Celtics trail by 8. Feeds it to Thomas. Dishes it to McDermott. Stolen by Bosch. Here's Wade. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Wade's got 8 points.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Outside Butler. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Austin making some changes. Ryan Hollins, he's checked in for Gobert. Jared Sullinger comes in for Al Horford. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. And then for Miami, Stoudemire's checked in for Whiteside. Green comes in for Winslow. And it's Richardson in for Dwayne Wade. Celtics trail by 8. Smart with the ball. McDermott, no one around him. Green with the rebound.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
It's Dragic with the drive. And it's Bosch at the elbow. That's good. Bosch has got 7 points.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Now here's Smart. He feeds it to McDermott. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. First trip to the line for him here. And the first one drops. Right, he's checked in for Chris Bosh. And McDermott drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Richardson the pass to Dragic. The drive by Green. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And really, these teams don't even look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do, based on what we've seen, a double-digit lead, and we're still in the first. Ouch, that's painful.
Now here's Sullinger. He's had some playing time, but no score yet from him. Miami leading by 8. And here's Richardson. Wright sets a screen. Richardson dishes to Dragic. Breaks it off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Smart after the made shot from Goran Dragic. Smart kicks to Hollins. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Lets it go with the 3. Another miss by Dragic.
You got a narrow edge here in rebounding early on. You wonder how much that'll play going forward.
Yeah, it's a game of inches, and every play counts.
Now here's Butler. And again, it's Boston converted.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Richardson the pass to Green. Wright dishes to Stoudemire. Wright sets a screen. Now here's Dragic. Tight defense on him.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Here's Smart. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Butler goes in. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Shot clock at 5. That's short off the rim. The Heat leading by 8. Green kicks to Dragic. Fires the three. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Miami ahead, up by 8. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive, guys, on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Boston. Smart is out there with Doug McDermott. Then it's Jared Sullinger. Then there's Ryan Howard. And it's Brown in its small forward. Here's Wright after Jared Sullinger's bucket. Wade has the open look. Misses the three. Celtics trail by 6. Now Smart. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Sullinger passes to Hollins. And the officials call a traveling violation. And during this break, let's take a look at some of the very best perimeter passers in basketball. These were the regular season assist leaders from the shooting guard position. Wayne Wade on top.
Well, when he's on the court, it's like having a second point guard out there. I mean, and in fact, his passing ability oftentimes rivals or surpasses some of the best point guards in our league.
Yeah, you know, it's hard to call him a true two-guard because of how often their offense runs through him. Maybe he's more like a 1.5 guard.
Now here's Smart, following the miss by Hassan Whiteside. Now here's Smart, guarded closely. They set the pick. It's Brown with the drive. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Boston. Thomas comes in for Marcus Smart. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Richardson dishes to Whiteside. Whiteside sets the pick for Wade. Back to Whiteside, and that one's good. And the Heat lead by 6.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
And for the Celtics, they're shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Sullinger, a screen on Richardson. With the floater, that's good.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
There's the dish to Buck. Wade outside. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
And we've seen him do that before. Batter a defense by just exploding to the basket.
Thomas goes in, and Whiteside sends it back. Now here's Winslow, guarded by Bradley. Whiteside kicks to Richardson, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Boston making some changes. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Ryan Howland. Horford comes in for Sullinger, and it's Butler in for Brown. Now here's Butler. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Winslow, the pass to Wade. The shot no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Outside Thomas. Again the miss by the Celtics. The Heat leading by 6. Richardson kicks to Wade. The 15-footer, and he knocks down the jumper. Wade's got 12 in the game.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Thomas up top. Richardson covering. Thomas kicks to Gobert. Bradley, no one around him. Gets a very good look and converts. Bradley's got his second bucket. Timeout called, the Heat.
All right, fans, let's get up. Let's get loud for your Celtics dancers. Let's keep it going for your Celtics dancers.
Richardson dishes to Wade.
Nice numbers from D-Wade. 12 points and 4 assists.
You know what? He's getting to the line. He's passing. He's really just converting in both those areas. He has been money.
Yeah, exactly. And it's really old school basketball, and you know how that is. Certain parts of the game never go out of style. They're always relevant, and he's excelled in those areas today.
First free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one. Celtics trail by 7. Thomas goes in from 13 feet. It goes down. Thomas got 4 points this quarter.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Horford against Bosch. 14 feet away. It's hauled in by the Heat. The drive by Wade. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Bradley. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 3 assists in the game. Wade against Bradley. Wade passes to Whiteside, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Here's Thomas. The Heat getting the bucket. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Butler missing. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. It's Whiteside, top of the key. Richardson kicks to Whiteside. Horford against Wade. Whiteside takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
That was a smart pass by Wade that time.
Gobert with a screen on Richardson. Thomas kicks to Gobert. A good look from Bradley. And it's Wade with the rebound.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Richardson, no luck.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Got that one up quick. That's 7 points for Jimmy Butler.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or he'll give up points in a hurry.
Now here's Wade. 15 points in the game. Good ball movement here by Miami. Right side a screen. Wade with it. Now defended by Gobert. Bosch, that's good.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Thomas. Horford in the post. He's covered by Bosch. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw dropped for Al Horford. Ryan Owens, he's checked in for Boston. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Stoudemire's checked in for Whiteside. Wright comes in for Winslow. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Dragic in for Richardson. Now here's Bosch. 9 points in the game so far. Dragic dishes to Bosch. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
It's been a good game tonight from Bosch. 9 points and also 3 steals. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
And Clark, he's made a huge impact at both ends of the floor.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Horford kicks to Butler. Now the pass to Thomas. From deep three-point range. And it's Miami with the rebound. Bosch has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wright with it. And it's Horford picking him up. And Wright, here we go. The kick out to Dragic. Launches a 3. No good. And it's Boston the other way. Here's Thomas. The shot no good. Nice D from Bosch. The Heat leading by 7. Outside Dragic. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Now let's take a brief moment to see which teams were the best at shooting the ball from deep in the regular season. The Celtics second.
Boy, this team has an awful lot of confidence, Kevin, from behind the three-point line. I think in large measure because they have multiple three-point shooters. They don't have to rely on 1 or 2 guys. They've got a number of capable three-point shooters, and that gives you confidence as a team.
Boston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And it's Wright sending it back. Bosch up on top. No good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Trying to get open is Hollins. Stoudemire with the defensive effort. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Green with the ball. Now Thomas defending. Green the pass to Wright. Dragic against Bradley. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target from three-point range.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Hollins dishes to Butler. Kicks it to Bradley. Pass to Horford. Back to Bradley. They need this one. And the rejection by Stoudemire. And they get it back. Outside, Green. He dishes it to Dragic. Nailed from three-point land. Dragic has got his second basket of the night.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay. You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Boston. Here's Thomas. Sweet little floater. Thomas got 6 in the quarter.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Wright sets a screen. Dragic kicks to Bosch. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Horford.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical. That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second. Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Now here's Thomas. He has 6. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Thomas against Dragic. And Boston with the rebound. 1:29 left to play in the first half. Here's Thomas. They get the rebound.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Celtics trail by 10. Pass to Horford. 59 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Rockets the pass to Bosch. That's good. Bosch has got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat. Boston's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Horford sets a screen for Thomas. The 19-foot shot. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. Thomas got 8 points in the quarter. The Heat leading by 10. Dragic with it. He's got 5. Bosch, that's for 2. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Bosch has got 17 now.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Thomas against Dragic. Thomas goes in. It's deflected. Now here's Green. He's tightly guarded. Here's Wright. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
This is his first free throw of the game. And so Wright nails both of them. Outside Butler. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
And that does it for the first half of play. Heat lead by 12. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Dwayne Wade. And Dwayne, what about your defense do you...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. This arena is packed. Looking at Miami, they have rebounded very well from their loss in Game 1 and have their eyes set squarely on evening this series. And that's going to do it for now as the second half is just about to...
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. Look at Chris Bosh in this game. I mean, he's been everywhere.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. The big men are Bosh and Whiteside, and it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. The shot by Wade, no good. Celtics trail by 10. Thomas dishes to Horford. No good on the 3.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all with a plot. Right there, we saw Bosh opened up space for the shooter. Well done.
Butler kicks to Horford. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Horford's got 8 points.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And there's the feed to Wade. He kicks it to Whiteside. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 10.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside Dragic. Whiteside a screen on Thomas. Kept alive.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 8. No problems knocking that one down. 12 points for Avery Bradley.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Here's Dragic. He has 5. Right wing. There's Winslow. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Celtics ball.
Sullinger's checked in for Al Horford. Austin with the ball. Trailing by 10. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Thomas kicks to Gobert. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Now here's Winslow. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Winslow's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Dragic with it, now guarded by Bradley. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And here's Winslow. He has 6. Just 5 on the clock. Bosch passes to Dragic. Shot on the wing. Good as the jump shot falls. And now a 12-point Miami lead.
Shots like that from Dragic sure look easy.
Sullinger the screen. Bradley kicks to Sullinger. Goes up the baseline, and he gets the bucket. Sullinger's got 6 points.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
And the Heat call time here.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for the Celtics. McDermott comes in for Avery Bradley. Richardson, he's checked in for Miami. Now, here's Dragic. He's got 7. Wade from outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Thomas. 8 points for him. Passes to McDermott. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Heat. Winslow's got 4 rebounds in this game. Thomas against Dragic. That's tipped. McDermott with a steal. Now Thomas feeds it to Gobert. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds in this game. The drive by Wade. It's Wade again missing. Celtics trail by 10. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Nice shot by McDermott. He'd have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Dragic kicks to Whiteside. Dwayne Wade on the wing. Drops in the layup for 2. Wade's got 19 points.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Now, here's Thomas. Sullinger a screen on Dragic. Thomas goes in. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. The Heat leading by 10. Wade outside. To the middle. From 11 feet away. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Now a timeout called by Boston. D-Wade really playing well in this one.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Some changes for Boston. Ryan Hollins, he's checked in for Gobert. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Celtics trail by 12. Smart with the ball. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Sullinger the screen. Boston again missing. For Miami, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Dragic left side, and the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
The Heat making a switch here. Stoudemire's checked in. Miami with the ball. The shot by Wade, and it's Miami with another. And here's Smart. Dishes to Hollins. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. We get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. The Heat third.
Kevin, their opponents haven't been able to score effectively throughout the regular season because they always seem to have an answer for whatever offense their opponents throw at them.
Green, he's checked in for Miami. The Heat leading by 14. Richardson kicks to Green. And the basket good. Green's got his second basket.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now here's Smart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And the basket by Morrow.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Wade. He's got 21. He feeds it to Richardson. And it's blocked. Smart kicks to Hollins. There's the dish to Morrow. It's stolen by Stoudemire. The drive by Green. The rebound by the Celtics.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Smart. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
So Boston ends up going with the new group.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Stoudemire, the screen. Wade with it. Now defended by Gobert. Green dishes to Stoudemire. Good ball movement here by Miami. Wade, good.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Celtics trail by 17. Thomas kicks to Horford. Offensive rebound. Butler against Green. Second shot opportunity. The kick outside to Butler. That doesn't go either for Butler.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Richardson kicks to right. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And so Wright nails both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The pass to Green. Kicks to right. T-Wade on the wing. Stolen by Thomas. Outside Bradley. From deep three-point range. No good. The Heat go the other way with it. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. There's Green. Plenty of space. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Celtics trail by 18. Thomas kicks to Butler. Horford in the post. Wright's there. Horford no luck. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Wright. He dishes it to Wade. Stoudemire. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. And the Heat lead by 20. Here's Thomas. He's got 10. Double team on Thomas. Here's Gobert. And Wright pulls it down. Richardson kicks to Green. Green missing again.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Horford the pass to Butler. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Richardson kicks to Wade. And it's sent back by Horford. Richardson against Thomas. Launches it. That's good from Horford on the assist by Thomas. Thomas got 9 assists now tonight.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Wade double teamed. It's Richardson on the wing. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Horford with it. Now Green defending. Pass to Bradley. Now the feed to Horford. Back to Bradley. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Outside, Green. He kicks to Stoudemire. Tries yet again. He takes it up and lays it in. Stoudemire's got his second basket of the game.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Now, here's Butler. 12 points for him. 5 on the clock. Thomas gets a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And 12 points for Isaiah Thomas. Wade for 3. No good. And as we end the third quarter. And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. And Miami has possession. The lead is 15. They've got Smart. Ryan Hollins is out there with Jared Sullinger. Then it's McDermott. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Bosch. And yes, sir, that one drops. Bosch has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Heat.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Smart kicks to Sullinger. Here's Brown. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Wade. Back to Bosch. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
Wade dishes to Winslow. Wade drives in. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Wade's got 28 points for the game.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
They set the pick. Brown outside. Sullinger the screen. Smart passes to Sullinger. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 14 feet away, and it's Brown missing.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Bosch, the screen to the left side wing. Winslow, wide open. He fires, hits the three-point bomb.
For 3. Boston timeout called.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
Horford with the screen on Dragic. Thomas goes in. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper? And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Miami leading by 18. Dragic kicks to Bosch. There's the pick. Wade with it, and it's Horford picking him up. That's good from Wade on the assist by Bosch. And that's now 30 points for Dwayne Wade.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par.
Now, here's Thomas. Horford gets the bucket.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Dragic dishes to Bosch. Passes it to Wade. Dragic with a wide open look. And it's Miami with another.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Butler attacking. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Wade passes to Dragic. Right side a screen. In the corner, Winslow with it. All alone. And another basket for Miami.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Lets it fly. Kept alive by Boston. And Gobert kicks to Butler. Horford with the screen on Dragic. To the paint. And finished off by Horford.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Dragic dishes to Wade. Feeds it to Bosch. Whiteside sets the pick for Bosch. Whiteside a screen. Bosch passes to Dragic. Kicks it to Whiteside. Dishes it to Bosch. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Celtics, Chris Bosh taking 2 shots.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Celtics trail by 19. Here's Bradley. And it's Dragic with the rebound. He feeds it to Wade. Gobert with the block. Pushing it up. Here's Butler. Butler can't get that one to fall. The Heat leading by 19 points. Winslow kicks to Wade. The dish to Whiteside. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Bradley, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Now, here's Thomas. Following the miss by Chris Bosh. Horford with the screen on Wade. At the top of the key, Horford. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. 17 points for Horford. The Heat have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Dragic kicks to Bosh. That doesn't go either for Bosh. Celtics trail by 15 from outside the arc. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day, and I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball, and that's something that wasn't on display on that possession.
And the technical free throw is good.
So they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of them.
The Celtics making a switch here. McDermott's checked in. Right side against Horford. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Thomas dishes to McDermott. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Right side, rebounded by McDermott. Celtics trail by 16. The shot by Butler, nobody around. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Bosh drives in. A nice shot by Winslow. And the Heat lead by 15.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Thomas passes to McDermott. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's Bosh. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Now McDermott. And a dunk by Horford.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Thomas goes in. Again, the Celtics good for 2. Miami with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. To the left wing. Whiteside kicks to Winslow. Some solid defense from Butler.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Now Dragic, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Dragic kicks to Wade. Bosh, the screen. No good from Wade.
The right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Thomas dishes to Bradley. Butler from outside. Good. Butler's got 20 points.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Outside Dragic. To the inside. Here's Winslow. 4 on the clock. Here's the 3. No good from Dragic.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half, still bageled in the second.
And finished off by Horford.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now here's Dragic to the wing on the left. Here's Bosch. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 4 assists in the game.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Now a timeout called by Boston. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brad Stevens was giving to his team. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
Mickey's checked in for Doug McDermott.
Look at Isaiah Thomas, and he's been getting it done. 19 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
They retain possession. They get it back. The 3 from Bosch. And he gets it to go. Bosch has got 11 points here in just the second half.
And he's looking to really stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have, still letting it fly from long range.
Lots of room. Offensive rebound. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Now here's Dragic. And the pass to Whiteside. To the inside. Winslow. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Now here's Dragic. Isaiah Thomas unable to get his last shot to go. And Dragic with the basket on the assist by Bosch. And it's a 12-point Heat lead.
And, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for the Heat.
I agree, Steve. And this is a game where the defense, Clark Steele specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created extra possessions for him, too, Kevin. Scoring opportunities they cashed in on. And that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory tonight.
And as usual, great numbers and a dominant display for Wade. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Now here's Dragic. He dishes it to Whiteside. .36 seconds left in the game. Some solid defense from Butler. Pass to Mickey. Horford kicks to Butler. Here's the 3. And that one's good.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to get.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Too little, too late. They may as well just let the clock run and save their energy for another day.
Clark, sometimes frustration just shows through in a game like this, and I think that's what we're seeing right now.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
This game's finally gotten away from them.
Yeah, it certainly has. I mean, there's not really much they can do at this point.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting for Boston, Gerald Green. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. Both free throws good from Green.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Stoudemire kicks to Weber. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at one game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Dwayne, nice job tonight. But when you look at the games ahead, what's your outlook on this series?
Oh, it's going to be a tough series. It's going to be one of these series that's going to go down to, who gets stops, who take care of the ball and who rebounds. So, it's going to be a tough series, and, but we up for the building.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Dwayne Wade.
This series was in danger of getting away from them, but he just would not let it fall into a 2-game hole. He pumped new life into their season by leading them tonight to E.
And that will wrap up this round one broadcast of the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson, and we'll see you again as the NBA playoffs continue.